We talk. Hey, you made it. Take a breath. This is your moment. Right here, right now. We talk big dreams, small steps, real days, messy hearts, and finding our way. Welcome to this big life, where the little things change everything. Pull up a chair, press play. Let's groove, let's live, let's live. Yeah, this big life.
Oh, and welcome to
Hello.
this week's podcast, episode 14, I might add, of This Big Life.
I feel like I'm in a helicopter.
I'm in the helicopter, you're not.
Ground control to me. Just on.
I think you need to get yourself a set like this. I look like DJ, don't I? DJ Carey.
I tell you what I need after this. I need therapy after this fucking podcast. That's what I need. Never mind DJ Carey. Yeah, DJ Carey is right. Sense of a hurl wouldn't go astray at all.
Jeez, I tell you what.
When she said to me, she sent me a picture. I'm all set now. And I've got earphones. I'm like, oh, they're grand. Earphones. They're like a second head. They're like
Well, if you're
a
going to
whole
do it,
other entity all on their own.
if you're going to do it, we're going to do it right. Isn't that what we said?
Look, man.
Look at the horse. Horse is so
Go
tidy.
big or go home.
Ah, yeah, go big or go home. You know me.
Well, look.
Yeah.
They are the best. See these here now, Siobhan. They're the
Are
best.
they just hooked up around your
right?
ear?
I'm not using the microphone either, so I hope.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I
they're
have
literally
everything.
they just sit around your ear. That's them.
Okay.
And they come in a little thing. Siobhan has everything. I swear, I thought I was on to NASA there when I tuned in this evening. Area 51. Area
You thought you were
51.
in the back of your helicopter, did you?
But they're my little earphones. I got them on. I did, yes. Yeah. I took anti-sickness tablets and everything. I said I passed back to be busy sitting here.
What are your earphones? What's the make of them?
Anyway, I got my earpods. I don't know. They're Amazon. That's what they are.
Amazon,
Siobhan,
you
and
see.
it's cheap and cheerful. Jezebang. There you are. Jezebang.
Jezebel. You see, you're great on Amazon. I'm not great.
They're
I
Jezebang.
like to actually see them. I like to actually see things when I'm buying them. I'm not great online.
Jeez, you can't miss them.
Yeah, well, that's because I was in the 50s. I was in the 50s.
Yeah. What stage is it, Joe? Is you?
Shut up, Nicola.
That makes it worse, Siobhan.
Yeah, no, shut up.
No, they're grand. Look, once they do the job, and last week our remote episodes turned out really well. So we were very happy that it came out really well because, like, as we said, we're both this week has been mental for me and Siobhan as well. But it's nearly impossible to try and fit the time in because we live roughly about an hour away.
Yeah.
So it's been impossible to try and fit the time in, but that's just the nature.
But we don't want to miss it either.
Currently, but we will be side by side very shortly for one of the episodes.
Yeah, we like a good old chat, don't we? No?
Ah, yeah, of course you do. Like everybody does. We all like a conversation.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But it's nice to catch up, but it's nicer in person.
It is nicer in person, you know what I mean? Even though I come home with a few bruises after being beside you. Don't you laugh at that? It's the truth.
Yeah, I'm mentally slapping the head of you now at the minute. No, I do not. Anyway, how is everybody getting on? Imagine we're at the 24th of May already. It's like unbelievable. I always say at the start of the year, just like January, 742 days in January. I just think it never happens. And this year I thought January and February dragged. I just thought, now, I had a lot of meetings going on in both months and I thought it would have flew by, but I just felt it really dragged. I couldn't wait to till the first, I suppose, get out the gap,
Yeah.
March, head down to Ballydog or whatever, even though we were away in January as well. But it was just like when trad season starts, I'm happy out.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on the next month and the next month. So the time flies by,
But you do
because
have
I'm like,
something nearly
it's
every
the
month, though,
24th
don't
of
you?
May, thank God. We most certainly do.
Mm.
And we'll have, if we don't have anything booked in, we will have by the end of the year because we made a decision to get out the gap as much as often.
Yeah.
But mine now, let's just be honest, mine was only it's rotten in the hip these days compared to you,
Well, now, in
Siobhan,
fairness, I
with your
have.
fancy schmancy
Okay, I've been away a
places.
couple of times down the country, but like for the long weekend now, I'm going to head away again. Just just to keep me familiar in around different areas. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't like to think a weekend. I actually more appreciate long weekends now.
Of course. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like
Now you know why it's called a long
yeah,
weekend.
exactly. For the people that actually work full time. To those people, like even though I've always worked, and then I worked for myself as well, but then I was let's say doing it at my own time, at my own leisure. Whereas now, like you've made the commitment, so it's a different ball game. But anyway, I do love it. It's not like work. So far, so
You're on the
good.
clock now.
So all good, all good is all I can say. So far, so good.
So far, so good.
Yes.
Was it easier to settle in than you thought?
Much
Yes.
much more
Imagine that
easy.
now.
Like it was tough because it was totally different to what I thought. Well, no, not what I thought, but what I knew, because I knew nothing of it. But yeah, now that I'm there, yeah, absolutely, and I'm surprised myself, how quick I'm copping on, and actually getting to grips with bits and pieces.
How quick you're what?
Copping on and getting to grips with bits and pieces.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So,
Hopping on.
but yeah, no,
Yeah.
honestly, it's actually grand.
Read the screen.
Read the screen, I know, but you know what I
Yeah.
often
Well, I
do.
do say to Ben, read the screen.
But
Read
you
the
know what,
screen.
Nicola, I often think of you because during the day, like I'm on the keyboard, and the next thing I'm like, what? Here I am, the finger is going, like, what the feck is going on here? And I said, Nicola was here, she be killing me, because I just don't have patience. Sure, I don't. I'm very bad.
I would have a heart attack.
Yeah, very bad.
But and the other thing about the difference in me and Siobhan is, look at my nails.
No.
My lovely little
Can I just
cutest nails.
make?
Siobhan, show us your
Can I
nails.
say something?
Oh,
Put
what?
on the glasses. The nails are shorter for the
Holy
keyboard.
moly. Yeah. But now that's still longer than mine. Like, I
Okay.
have
There's
butty
still a
nails.
bit
I
of
get
length,
butty
but
nails.
they're after being taken down a lot for the keyboard. I had to give
A
in.
bit.
Actually, do you know what? It wasn't even the keyboard; it was the phone.
Yeah. She should be playing guitar next. She should be the phone. We don't be in work, right? And somebody would send a message to the WhatsApp group or to the messenger or whatever. And like, I take out and I'm texting like a normal person. Siobhan is like, bang, 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 bang. And the nail, it'd be as near long as the finger. And I'd be, Jesus Christ, I'd have conniption. And then when she'd sit down to try and type an email or send something,
Yeah.
strong, 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 the two fingers, because the nails were so long. I'm like, how do you do that? Like, I wouldn't be able to wash a cup or anything with them now.
No, but you know what? I got so used to them, Nicola. Like, in all honesty, I was so used to them that when they were shorter, I didn't, like, I
Yeah.
couldn't do things. So I definitely got so. But you see, there's little buttons on the phone and work. So they're like, you're literally like this trying to press them and to do, to transfer bits and pieces. So
Yeah.
it's so awkward. So I had to give in. So,
Yeah.
I suppose, you have to pay the
Yeah.
price. You have to pay the price. What can I say?
The sacrifices.
The sacrifices we
yeah.
make. The sacrifices we make.
But,
So listen, you have a
the
busy
sacrifice.
busy
But I
weekend, isn't
love
it?
it's the one thing. I had a busy weekend. Yeah, I had a busy week. I was the mileage this week on the car. The car got serviced on Wednesday, and even though it's only a year old, it's 30,000
I was
kilometers
going to
on it
say,
already.
is there
And
30,000 on it?
then
My God.
just over 30, yeah. And for the service on Wednesday, and then I had to go to do a wedding in Castlebar on Thursday.
That's a bit
So
of a
that was a
spin.
trek. That was like 2 hours 50. Yeah, it's 250 up, 250 back, and then a stop by the way because obviously you get coffee and a wee
Yeah, that's a bit
stop.
of a Yeah.
So it's a 3-hour either way. So 6 hour drive on Thursday. And then I was in the Clonard Court in a tie. So that's about an hour for me on Friday. And then communion on Saturday. I had a grandniece and a grandnephew get communion, two of them,
Ah,
Saturday, Jack and Saoirse. So the two of them, they got their communion on Saturday. So that was lovely. And then Sunday, today, as you're listening to this, I will be above in Monaghan today.
yeah.
A lovely couple. Now, I'll let you know next week how I get on. One of the funniest things, Siobhan, is when you're doing wedding ceremonies, you meet people with different names. Like I have come across surnames and Christian names that I just cannot get my tongue around. And I'm not 100% sure yet how to pronounce his surname.
Are you? And will you have
I
to?
don't want to
Will
bother.
you won't have to use the
But
surname too much, will you?
yeah, just once in the ceremony. So when you're doing the legal part, you say, repeat after me. I, Siobhan
Yeah.
Mallon, blah, 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 to William Carey. That's the only time you say it. But the most peculiar one I ever, not peculiar, but the most one that I would not have been used to was, I done a wedding one time and was he Lithuanian, I think? But the name was Sakalowski. But it changes from male to female. So it's Sakalowski for man, Sakalowska for female,
Oh.
and Sakalauskus for baby.
Oh.
Or the other way around, something like that. Anyway, but I'm like, holy Christ, I'm never going to get that. But the funniest one I ever did was the surname was, and so when I'm talking to a couple, like I obviously read their name, but I don't chat about it. Well, I didn't used to, but I do now. Make sure I know what way they pronounce it. But so if I said Mohan, what would you say?
Mohan. Mohan.
Yeah, see, I say Mohan.
Oh, but Mohan, like that's a real Mohan.
Like,
That's because you're from the country.
yeah.
The Mohan's up the road. It's Mohan.
Mohan. Anyway, I was in the middle of doing the legal part and I said, repeat after me. I Mohan. And he looked at me and he said, Mohan. And I said, oh, sorry, I was using the Kildare version.
Yeah.
And everyone burst out laughing and we carried on. And actually, after the ceremony, I was finished the ceremony and the bride's father came up
Yeah.
and said, that was absolutely brilliant. You were absolutely brilliant. You've done really well. And you were so able to pull things back and keep such a calm space. And I said, thank you so much. And I looked at him and I said, I know that man. And I said to him, I'm trying to figure out where I know you from. And then he smiled. And then I realized it was actually Brian Dobson, the newsreader.
Ah.
And it was his daughter I was marrying, but I didn't realize. And I said to him, how are you getting on? He just retired. How are you getting on? And how's retirement? And chatting away. And I came out for 20 foot tall. I couldn't wait. I got into the car and I was so excited. And then I got into the car because I was thinking, Mammy would be delighted. And then sure, Mammy was already passed at this stage. I couldn't wait to tell somebody, but sure, nobody else would have got it as much as Mammy would have got it.
Ah.
Mammy would have been so proud to tell her that you married the daughter of an RTE newsreader, like, you know. But yeah, it was really funny. Mohan and Mohan. So yeah, so when you present names, and it's like a bunch of Connor got married last week now at this stage. Venezuela Fury. Venezuela Fury. Well, she's Venezuela something and Paris. No, what is we have? What's his name?
I don't know. What was his name? What did you think? What she wore the Crocs? I loved the fact.
She done her own makeup.
I loved the fact she actually, made her decision on the Crocs and that was it. Went with it. I loved that. I loved the fact she done her own makeup. Her dress was beautiful. I have to say, it was very. Are you allowed to say that traveller dress, whatever? That's their tradition. That's what they all go for. I loved it. I thought she was beautiful.
Well, that's their style. Yeah,
that's their style. Yeah. It's funny because I seen one of the pictures. I thought it was very funny and very apt, really, because she was dancing with her dad, and just behind her there was a guy standing in a vest. Do you know, he was actually taking off the shirt and just had the vest on. But it was real. Is what I would know as traveller weddings from looking at them and different things. But there was nothing you
Yeah.
know, there was no big, you know, performance put on. It just seemed to be very real.
No big
No,
performance. Did you see
I
them into
know
the
the
veil?
performance was
50
huge,
foot
but it
long.
was very traditional
Yeah, I know.
for their culture, is what I mean. Like,
It was they stuck to
yeah,
their whole run of the
yeah,
mill. Yeah, it wasn't like they didn't go all out. I mean, I'd say actually, if truth be told, it was probably a softer version of what a traveller wedding usually is.
definitely, I'd say it definitely was. But you know, I just thought the whole
As
thing.
in decor,
But
dresses
you
and
know
stuff.
what? She's only 16. Like that I do find a little bit hard, I have to say. Now, she's only 16 and her father, did you see her father gifted her 5 million to set her up on their first home, like obviously it's a caravan of some kind or whatever they call those cabins or whatever. But yeah, but I mean like she's 16.
Yeah.
Oh, but you know what the other thing is? Is it different?
Now, Siobhan, what age
I
were
didn't get
you
married at
when you
16
got
though.
engaged? What age were you when you got engaged?
I was just after turning 18.
Yeah. And you were with Willie since you were?
17. But can I just say something? I was only after turning
Yeah.
18. I met
But
Willie.
no, I'm just saying, you know,
I met Willie in
yeah,
July and I was engaged at Christmas. But I didn't
yeah.
get married.
So she could be on everyone, because everyone looks at the, no, I know, but everyone's looking at the negative of her being 16.
Oh,
Like,
no, I
but
don't.
that's the tradition,
Yeah.
that's their
But
culture. They all
but
marry quite
do you
young.
think, in all
Yeah,
honesty, right? So I know if she's 16 in I'm going to say, well, I don't even want to say our culture because I like to think she's part of our culture. Do you know what I mean? But and he's 19, it wouldn't be allowed, would it?
yeah. Well, now, funny enough, I remember years ago, Mammy saying to me one night, I was going to meet a fella in the Ambassador Hotel in
Yeah.
Dublin, and I was only like 18 at the time, and he was 20. And I said, I think he's 20, 21. And she said, well, what's wrong with him? He's not married. Because years ago,
People were
that
married.
was the done thing.
Yeah.
Years ago, if you weren't married, yeah, if you weren't married before you hit 21, 22, there was something wrong
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah. You see,
Like that was the done thing years ago. And then it suddenly
yeah.
changed. I mean, it done a full 360.
But you know the way,
And now it's kind of coming back. People are starting to get married
yeah, but
young.
you know the way, like, like here they say, like, if you're under 18, like, well, obviously in this country, like, if you're under 18, you have to be signed by your mother, father to sign away. So
Yeah,
what I'm saying to you have we
yeah.
got kids in this country? And I don't mean kids, I mean 16-year-old, because by God, they buy and sell you. But do we have 16-year-olds in Ireland getting married as well in traveller communities? I'd love to know that. We probably
No,
do.
well, they can't. Well, yeah, there would be. Yeah, there would be. I follow a videographer. Actually, there's a lot of traveller
Yeah,
weddings, and there's a lot of because that's their culture. Like they get married to teenagers, 16, 17, 18, and they start their
yeah.
families. I mean, you look at the mothers of the brides and the mothers of the grooms. Sure, they're only like young
That's what I
themselves.
mean. So like,
It's just their culture.
yeah. No, I know that, but like, so is it so different for us because you'd nearly end up in court if you were with a 16-year-old, if a 19-year-old in our culture,
Well, I suppose
or is 16 the legal age? That's
if
what
a
I mean. Is
19-year-old was with a
16 the legal
16-year-old,
age?
well, it's 16 is the death is yeah.
Is
16 is the
16 the
legal
legal
age
age?
to
Yeah.
have sex with a
Oh,
woman.
okay. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, I thought it
16
was.
is
I really did.
the
I thought
legal
it was
age, and we're
beautiful.
not we're not going near
I
that
thought her
subject now.
mother
Come
was
on, skip
stunning.
over that subject. The legal, the
What?
legal age. For that.
No, but no, but you know what I
Yeah, her mother
mean.
was stunning,
I just
but her
I
mother.
just
I'm saying
wondered,
we're not going near
was
the sex.
16?
I'm saying
Oh no, we're not going to do the sexting. No, no, we're definitely not going to do the sexting.
fucking sex
Like,
manager.
can we not even talk
What?
about the
And
16-year-olds?
it always
Hello,
goes back to the sex
we're not.
manager.
We're not talking about you. We're talking about the
Yeah, yeah.
16-year-olds. Yeah, no, I just thought it was brilliant. I thought her mother was beautiful as well. I thought the whole thing was gorgeous. Why are you
Oh,
laughing?
I'm
Why?
laughing at you with the whole. Not talking about you. No, we're definitely not talking about me.
Yeah.
No way, were we? But yeah, no, I thought it was really cool. I thought it was very. They didn't falter. They done what they wanted to do. She did what she wanted to do. You know, she was very, very not headstrong, but she knew herself
Yeah.
who she was and what she wanted. And look, I wish them both the happiness in the world.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And
Yeah. Absolutely.
like
A
she
lifetime
comes
of
from a
happiness.
very stable family.
Yeah.
He's 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 a nutcase in the best way. Like he's a strong-minded man, but very, very proud, settled in a, proud, settled traveler, I
Yeah.
suppose, but would have strong beliefs and strong family beliefs. So
But
I say
even
more up to him.
even
I think
even
he's
her
great.
as well, her mum.
I just think it's funny.
Like her mum would be very,
Yeah,
very like she.
Paris.
Yeah. Yeah. She's a beautiful person. Like and very like. You know, she's very proud of where she came from and very proud of her life. And I just think she's a prime example, I think, as women go. I think she's a
Yeah,
really, really good woman.
yeah.
Strong woman.
Well, do you know what it is? A strong woman. I laughed though. I only found out this week they named all their children after places like Venezuela, Paris. Like it's a family thing. So all the kids are named after different places, and I'm like, I mean, like you should. Can you imagine us trying
But
to do that? Like,
is the
where's
son's
oh, Balatig, will you go and get me the tea bags?
but isn't the son's
You know,
Prince as
Alamud.
well? Every son is Prince something or other.
Uh, Prince something or other. Yeah, it's something like
So
that. I
they're all
can't remember
christened
now what it
Prince,
was.
Prince
Yeah,
whatever,
but it's
Prince.
fair. But like, I
Please,
mean,
that'd be very confusing if you start shouting Prince, wouldn't you?
we can't talk.
Flipping six of them
Hey,
coming up
we
the road.
can't talk. I was telling somebody. Somebody was asking me the other day about nicknames, and we're saying like about nicknames and stuff. We're talking about different names and stuff. And we're saying about nicknames and that in the family. And I said, listen, we have probably like my family all had
Yeah.
nicknames, including my mother. Like my mother's name was Mary Ann, but nobody knew that. We called her Gret, and everybody knew Daddy's Duxmorn. And then I have four brothers, and they're uh, all got nicknames. Like three sisters, all got nicknames as well. And I'm the only one. Well, I'm the only one that has a nick hasn't got a nickname to me face. I probably have loads behind me back, but
They're not the ones
I
you can
haven't
talk
got
about.
a nickname except for what my aunt Peg used. Yeah, I want my aunt Peg used to call me Nilly M's because my name is Nicola Emma.
Oh, okay.
But like all the rest of us have nicknames, and my granny had nicknames. My uncles had nicknames. Like it's
But
mad.
years ago, no one
So
was called their
names,
name, were they? They always had different name. Like my mum is Ellen Margaret, and then or Margaret Ellen, should I say? And she's called Greta. So
yeah.
no one seemed to.
Well, that's it. Mammy was
Yeah,
Mary Ann, and she was called Grace.
yeah. It's funny, isn't it?
It's just you couldn't fucking remember. Here now. Oh, here's John. Who's that over there? Oh, that's John as well. Oh, who's that over there? Mary. Who's that? Oh, that's Mary as well. Like Paddy Kenny. This our boy used to drink in the pub. And his wife, Lord of mercy, his wife died years before he did. And he said to me, she brought him home a Jack Russell one day. The Jack Russell had pups. And he said, he called the the little Jack Russell
Yeah.
first, called her Mickey. And then they found out it was a girl and she had a load of pups. And he said, but sure, I called them all Mickey. I have three little Mickeys now, he used to say to me. And he couldn't think of names to call all the dogs. And I said, well, how did you not know it was a girl? And he said, sure, I just thought it was a boy. And then, being Jesus, she started having little Mickeys everywhere. And he used to say, I have two little Mickeys now.
It's little Mickey's
If
the
anyone
guard
would
that
come in
way.
and get
That's
one,
what happened,
someone
Nicola.
would try and get homes for them. Yeah. If anyone come in to try and get the dog, try and rehome the dogs, and he'd come in and he'd say to me, another one gone today. Sir Paddy, yeah, two little Mickeys now.
Two little Mickeys now.
He used to say it. Oh, it was really funny. I
Oh,
I
Lord.
used to love working in the pub. You used to get great stories when you're in the pub.
Great people, isn't it? Great. You know what? When they come in and there's all different characters, isn't there?
Yeah, I miss that side of things. I miss
Yeah,
I miss the customer base, kind of the crack in the pubs. I used to love working in the pubs and in the shop as
I
well.
was just going to say that. Do you miss that?
I prefer the pubs though. You can have a good crack. The pubs. Yeah, I do. You see, I like going out. I like going out and I like socializing. I do love a pint when we're going away, but I'd be quite happy not having a pint if there was something to
Yeah.
entertain me. So I like going to Katie's and set dancing or if I went to something that I always said, because I went on the beer years ago and I ended up walking home from Rathangan and it was like 15 miles in a pair of stiletto shoes. And from that day to this, I said, unless I can put my head down in a bed or get a lift home, I am not drinking. I have to know where I'm going. So if I'm going
Well, I
somewhere
tell
and
you,
I
I've
can't
seen a
drink
few videos of
or
you,
I,
and
I
I
can't get
can
home, I
confirm
won't
that I
drink that
don't
day.
think you knew where you were going. You know what I mean? In the early hours of the morning. I've definitely seen a few of them.
What? That was only one video, and I know exactly where it was
At 5
going.
o'clock,
You've only seen
traiping
one.
the
That was in
streets.
Castletown a
5
couple of
o'clock,
weeks ago.
traiping the streets on her own, like you don't know what.
Siobhan, you sound to me. Where were you going at 5 o'clock in the morning, all on your own, going around? I said, I went from the monastery to the B&B next door in Castletown in County Leitrim. I don't think anyone's going to
Through
kidnap
the
me.
gap.
Don't think anyone would take me. I think they'd take me
Through the
back.
gap. Through
What?
the gap you went. Through the gap.
Through the gap. They want to be. It was a fair gap, I'll tell you. It was a fair gap. But so what are you? What have you planned now? Where are you going for the long bank
I'm
holiday
heading
anyway?
down to Westport. You know I love Westport.
Oh,
Yeah.
Westport. You like to go
Yeah,
to Westport.
Westport. So talking of like the whole gypsy weddings and all that, what about communions?
Like in general,
Yeah.
communions.
Where do you think they're gone? What direction have they gone in? I think they're
Yeah.
nearly as big as weddings now.
Oh, they're nuts. Nuts.
Like
Yeah.
I actually seen a
Well, I
picture
too.
of
See, it depends, I suppose.
depends on what.
Go on.
I actually seen a picture this week of a girl making her communion.
Did she pass out then?
And she has. And you know what she had? She had a little pair of white shorts. Now, it was communion material and everything, like you would have in a dress. So she had a little pair of white shorts. Now, they were to her knee, like culottes, and a little kind of jacket to match it, right? Because this, right or wrong, she wanted this
All right,
outfit.
okay.
So they went off and they got this
Yeah.
outfit done for the child. Absolutely gorgeous. Looked really, really different, really funky and everything else. She didn't want to leave it on after she got out of church. She actually barely put it on her to go to the church,
Yeah.
but didn't want to leave it on after church, and that had to be custom made and whatever else as well. So, like, I remember when mine made their communion, like Micaiah was probably that little bit different because she wanted Converse and they were all wearing, you know, they were all looking for little heels on their shoes. And Micaiah wanted these Converse. So we got them done in America with all the little diamonds and everything. And that was really something that stood out when Micaiah was making her communion. But she wore the dress and everything. Now she wanted a very simple dress. And that's what she went for. But it was absolutely gorgeous. But I think I actually got her dress in Dunn's. It was less than €100 for her dress. But I don't think kids have them kind of clothes anymore. Like the dresses are phenomenal. They're, the money they get is beyond
Yeah.
ridiculous. Like, where are we going with that?
Well, I think some of it depends on the parents and the family, the situation, I suppose. But there is an element of keeping up with the Joneses.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't
So
think the
there's an element
Joneses
of
ever
keeping up with the
spent
Joneses.
as
So it's
much.
like, no, the Joneses definitely, there's a different bank account to me anyway. That's a certain.
Yeah.
But there is an element of that. But it also depends. And I think some of it comes from now, and I'm glad you're away from it in distance, right? But some of it comes from you as parents and our generation of parents and
Oh,
relatives and whatever.
oh,
Because
little digs.
yes,
Okay.
no, I think, no, it's not a dig. I think it's actually, I think the fact that we didn't have as much as that. And I think unknowns to ourselves, we overcompensate. Us all.
Oh, I definitely think we do. No, we
But I
definitely
think
do.
sometimes what happens is, yeah.
No, I definitely
Yeah,
think.
for a minute there you were going to slap the head of me,
No,
but now
no,
you know I'm
no,
talking
no. In all
sense.
honesty, I definitely think there was different things in my life that I definitely overcompensated with my children and gave into things. Whereas I says, "Oh, sure, look what I
Yeah.
can do for them what I wasn't doing," or it goes on in every home. But I definitely
Exactly.
overcompensated
Yeah.
when I should have just said "no, nada." Definitely, yeah.
And that's it. And it's not like, that's what I mean. It's not done in a bad way or a showy way or whatever. It's just like, if I hear that, the young one down the street is having such a thing at her, and I'm like, oh, well, maybe if my little one goes in and they don't have it, then
Yeah.
whatever. And sure, we can do it. We might as well, sure. Sure, let's get. And it's not in a bad or a showy way. I think we just feel like we want to give them what we couldn't have or didn't have. It's like, it's even as simple as me saying that I now treat myself to makeup that's a little bit more expensive because I couldn't do it when I was a younger woman. I'm still very young,
Yeah.
obviously.
Well, now you're just
But
about
do
skimming
you
in
know what
there,
I
in
mean?
fairness.
Things that I couldn't buy up until Shh, I'm very young, Siobhan. Look at the not at the wrinkle here. Look,
You'll have to
that
come
grey
to
hair
my
was dyed.
felted youth, so
It's
you
not
will.
natural. Uh, Fountain of Youth. No, I've heard what happens there. Thanks.
No,
I'm not into needles or
no,
Botox
but
or
you can
anything
get
like
a
that. What?
hydrofacial,
No, I can't do it,
which
Siobhan.
is
I pass out.
no, there's no needles in a
Siobhan, I
hydrofacial.
get pass out. I pass out getting me eyebrows waxed. I got a treading on me lip and I nearly got weak. Right, I'm a coward. I'm a chicken shit. I don't care if I grow a beard. I will shave rather than do all them things.
Oh my
I
God.
cannot do it.
Oh
I'm
Jesus,
telling
there's
you,
no hope for you.
I can't do it. I do not pluck my eyebrows. I do not dye them. I don't get my mustache waxed. I seen here a couple of weeks ago, I looked at put on my makeup one day and I thought, oh my God, I've got a shadow.
So what
I'm
did you
growing a
do?
mustache. So I bought one of them Hollywood shavers.
And you do it every day?
Shaved it off with a Hollywood shaver. No, every couple of days.
Oh.
I'll probably be like Tom Selleck in 10 years' time with a fucking mustache. But I don't care. I'm not doing that waxing. The week I was getting married, Shauna said me niece, she's a beautician, and she done all the waxing and the dyeing and the tanning and the nails and everything. And I was weak. I said, this is just torture for me now. I just can't cope.
What about
See me,
laser?
and I love getting me nails. I love having my nails. No,
Yeah, well, I'm definitely thinking of getting laser because
I
I
wouldn't be
have
asked.
like a couple of little hairs there that actually drive me mad. And I am so bad where hairs are concerned. Like even when I'm sitting beside Will, I'd be looking to see his any hairs because that wrecks my head. I'm actually really bad, right? It goes between me and sleep. But in all honesty, so I'm definitely going to get laser.
Yeah.
So watch this space. I'm going to definitely. Some people are
Would you?
embarrassed to say that, but I'm
Would you?
not. I'm definitely getting laser.
Oh no, I wouldn't mind getting it done if I. No, I wouldn't have a. It's not that I'm kind of like, oh no, I wouldn't get that done. It's like I'm just too much of a chicken shit to get like that
Now, I
done.
don't know
I
how
I'm
painful it is
coward,
or
Siobhan.
anything else,
Almost,
but
I whinge getting my nails done.
what?
But do you not like plucking an owl hair out of your chin, Siobhan?
No, I don't. It actually frustrates me. And when I'm talking to somebody, I often think,
Oh,
oh
I
my
love it.
God, have I got a
I
hair there
fucking
that
love
you
it.
can see? Like, yeah, no, don't like it. That would be my biggest complex, that and my arms.
Before I came on here,
Oh no.
I came on this evening. Before I come on this evening, I plucked 3 little hairs there. Good job, I plucked them before I come on. You wouldn't talk to me. I plucked 3 little hairs that side, and I've 2 little that side, and they're gone.
Oh no.
But I have like bum fluff on the side of my face. I'm very hairy.
Yeah, but you
down.
can use the little
Yeah.
blade for that.
So the Hollywood brows, which is yeah, that's it. That's
So
what I
do
use
you
it for.
think
So
your
I'll
makeup
shave
stays on
every
better
week,
if you do
Great.
that? If you do your bum fluff,
I
like?
don't know. Well, I don't know, Siobhan, because I never examine myself that much. Just yeah, it looks less like a hairy arse now. Your face does. That's about the height of it for the makeup. What's your makeup routine? Well, I just want to defuzz my bum fluff face. But I will say, and I said this on my stories as well. I bought. Oh, I'm not going to remember the name of it now. I bought. What's the foundation I bought? Siobhan?
Don't know.
Check it. It's a powder puff, cream powder puff. I don't even have it anywhere near me. It's
Beauty Works, was it? Or
Amy,
Sculpted by Amy, yeah.
No, Sculpted by Amy. It's a cream foundation, but it comes in a little pink thing, right?
Yeah.
Compact. And when you open the lid on the compact, then there's a side thing with the powder, with the puff, the pad. So you open the lid that way, and then this opens back that way. The cream foundation, cream cushion foundation, it's called.
And it's
Well,
by
it's the
Sculpture
best
by
little
Amy.
thing I ever bought in my entire life. I swear to God.
You see, I don't even wear
Sculpture by
powder.
Amy.
You see, do
I
you wear
I used
powder?
to use. Yeah, I do now.
Okay,
Yeah,
see,
Miss Glam all the way.
I don't wear powder because
Fucking
I tell you
savage.
why. Because I think if I wear powder, you can see those little hairs, those little bum fluffs if I wear powder. So I don't wear powder.
No,
No, I'm freaky about them hairs.
this stuff. This stuff is magic. I swear to God. Because even I said, this is what I do now. So my makeup is my makeup, my daily
No
routine.
routine.
Come get ready with me. So no, yeah, no, I don't have a routine. I wash myself, I get out of the shower, put on a load of moisturizer, and then I put on
I don't
my
even do that.
Sculpted by Amy foundation, right? And then
I don't
what
even do
is
that.
that? Are you going to eat that fucking microphone? They're like the exorcist. They're waiting on your head to spin around. What are you trying to hold it on, Siobhan? That's what happens when you're working
I actually
5
gave
days
up
a week.
trying to hold
Trying
it
to
in.
hold it
It is
on.
what it is.
I know. It is what it is. Now you're going to make me yawn. But what do you call it? Yeah, it's Sculpted by Amy. I get out of the shower. I put on my moisturizer, right? And then when I have my moisturizer on, I put on, and it's literally now you get a powder puff with it and you put it on. But I stopped using that and I got a double-ended brush. So one's like a blusher side and the other's the foundation side,
Okay.
small, big end. So I use that and I just barely put it on. Then I do my eyeshadow.
Yeah.
And then I get that Miss Glam powder foundation. And it is just the best thing ever. And just under here lately, I can notice because of a certain age, of a certain
On
wrinkle.
your neck, yeah.
So here I find it just looks like it's wrinkling. Yeah, just under my neck. But this stuff, I swear to God, Siobhan, what is with the
I'm
face?
I'm trying to see my own neck. I've like turkey neck, Lou. Look.
I know, here it's true. The two of us are like this, you know. It's like an episode. It looks like an episode of that. What's that? Stranger Bodies or Medical? You know, what is wrong with these two people? Can you think what their affliction is? Oh my God, Almighty Christ!
Yeah,
Above.
but
What
so
is wrong with us?
I don't like that now. I don't like that we're getting older. Like you can see that on your neck, you're getting older. Like for
Don't like
my
you're getting
whole
older.
life, I had a double
Oh.
chin. Now it's not double
Yeah,
chin
well,
anymore.
that's
Now it's not double chin. It's like flabby. Like it's ugh. I know. I'd be doing them exercise. You see them like that to do the exercise. Do you need them?
yeah. They're not working. I don't think they're any good, Siobhan. I don't.
Oh, there's no hope for us, is there?
It's
Like
like
the tears
just
is running
there.
down my face here.
There, yeah, it's just there. It gets kind of wobbly.
Yeah.
But if you had the powder, you could touch yourself up there now. But yeah, I find that powder very good. But even pictures, any pictures I've taken in the last couple of weeks, couple of months, since I changed my foundation, my skin looks so much better in it. Swear to God.
Yeah, well, I could do with that then.
Now
So.
I do look like I have false teeth in some of them. I don't know
Yeah.
what that's about.
No, what did Willie say?
Oh, like that's the strangest
Invisiclear.
thing.
Is that it? Invisiclear, whatever it is.
I don't know. Willie thought I had like braces on
Yeah.
or something. But then we sat down to record when I was that time that one time I was allowed into the shop. And I sat down
You never
beside
came
Siobhan. I
back.
looked at the screen after recording. I looked at it and I said, "What?" I know. I said, I'll be coming up to Tato Park soon.
Oh, yeah.
But I looked at the screen and I said, Siobhan, what is going on with my teeth? I look like I have false teeth. And she said, Willie said the same. I said, isn't he fucking great, isn't he? But I do.
He actually
But I
thought you
said
had
Siobhan this
braces.
evening, even in photographs lately.
He thought you were after getting braces.
Yeah. But I don't know, is it because is my smile bigger? Is my smile broader that you
You know
see
what
my
I think
teeth
it is?
more? Is that it? I
You know
don't
what I think
know.
it is?
But it's like,
You met me,
what is it?
and
Go
your
on,
smile
hit me with
became
it.
wider. You smile more. You're happier. Everything about me makes you so happy. That's what that is. Like I've actually, I've just completed your life, Nicola.
Siobhan, and the headphones really add to it.
I think I should get you a set of these. We can DJ together
I
then.
think you should
Like
too.
we can DJ, like rock the mic and all that, like.
Hang on.
You're an asshole.
Similar.
Mine are a bit neater.
I
A
know.
bit neater. Oh my God.
Anyway, you'll be happy to know that I've done a clear out this week, and I was on Vinted flat out
Good. Did you sell much on Vinted?
selling. Yeah. I sold over 200 euros worth of stuff
This
for-
week? Okay,
yesterday.
I'm impressed. I'm very impressed then.
Or last, no. Well, I got paid. Yeah, you get paid out after a couple of days.
Yeah.
So at the start of this week, I got up Monday morning and I said, that's it. Showered, dried my hair, put on a bit of lippy, the whole lot, and took photographs. And I put 65 dresses up on Vinted.
Are you serious?
65, Sean.
65 dresses.
Yeah, 65.
Ah, Nicola, for God's sake.
65 items while there was dress and kimono. Yeah. I had them in the wardrobe, but I said, you know what, I'll throw them up, and if I get what I get for them and see what I got for them, and that's it. But I put some of them up for I put one thing up for €6, and this one offered me a fiver. I'm like, go and piss off with yourself. Like, just give me the €6. Don't be
Nicola,
haggling.
65
Anyway,
dresses. Are you not
You
ashamed
don't
of
mind
your
a bit of
life?
haggling. Other people do them. Yeah, get over it, Siobhan. Yeah, no, go ahead. Move on. Thank you. You and Ben can go and have that
No, well,
conversation.
me and Ben,
on
put
your own.
Ben on there, will you?
I'm
I
not
think
listening to you
there's
anymore.
we need to have. You
No,
need an
Ben,
intervention.
No, Ben, no. No, we don't. Ben, Siobhan said I have an issue with buying clothes.
Yeah, she needs an intervention, Ben.
No, we can hear you if you say something. Well, no, I don't know what you're saying. Ben, can you hear me? Well, you can answer me now. Ben, sorry. Siobhan said I have an issue with buying clothes. Is that a yes or a no from you? A bit louder?
Yes, I'm 100% with Ben.
All right, that's him. He's out of the podcast.
65 dresses, Nicola. I would have put them up in stages. I would have been too embarrassed to put them up all at once.
65. Yeah, but Siobhan, I've got €230 in my pocket now, but you don't, so there you go.
Come here, I tell you, for 65 dresses, you'd want to have 200 and odd euros in your pocket for 65 dresses.
Yeah, but I didn't sell them all. I didn't sell 65. I posted 65, so I still have more to sell.
So how many have you
I probably
sold?
have a few coming in now, so I'll have to go and check my Vinted haul. Well, I sent away, I don't know, about 15 of them,
Okay, well, that's not too bad.
maybe 20. Don't know.
I'd love to know
Yeah.
where you put
So I
65
still have
flipping
some.
dresses.
Anyway,
That's what I'd love
look,
to
they
know.
are, but they are. I took everything out of my wardrobe, and what I was keeping was put into two of my wardrobes, and then my fourth wardrobe was my other stuff, my shorter stuff, and then I left one long wardrobe, and that's where anything for Vinted is at the minute.
That's a
So
fucking
I'm going to
house
leave
full of
them on
clothes.
Vinted for about a week, and if they're not sold, I'll just if they're not. You listen, I tell you now. Hello, Puck. This is Kettle. Don't be sitting there like you do not have wardrobes full of clothes, right? Because I know that you actually have a walk-in wardrobe.
I have a room.
Is that right or wrong?
I have a room. I have a
You
room.
have a room.
Yeah.
And is that the only place in the house with your
No.
clothes?
I wish it was. I have shoes in
Is that
Macaulay's
the only
room.
place in your house with your clothes?
No, I have the box room is changed into the wardrobe.
Yes.
Which is tight, I have to say, very tight. In my own
Yeah.
bedroom, I have wardrobes.
Oh,
And
really?
in
A
Macaulay's
full
room,
room?
I have two wardrobes of shoes. Yeah, I do. Yeah. I really need to actually get on
And you're
top of
giving
that.
it to me because I have 4 poxy little sliver ones.
But
Yeah, put on Vinted.
Nicola,
Vinted one.
wait till I tell you now, right? Take it all mess.
No,
No,
there's no buts.
take it all mess
No,
aside,
no
right?
buts.
Do you know that woman that wrote on your
Yep.
thing last week, and she said, what did she say? You need to be buying better quality and all that. She's going to have a conniption if she sees this.
Yeah.
We're going to have to go and visit her in Lomans and take her out for the
You already
day.
had a conniption.
Because she's going to have a conniption if she knows you bought that many dresses.
Yeah. No, I sold that many dresses. I didn't buy them.
No,
I
you had
sold them.
Sorry, did you wrap
No, I
them?
just felt I needed to revisit my wardrobe. Wrapped them, yeah.
No, you robbed them. You robbed them to sell them, did you?
Wrapped them as in.
No, you robbed. R-O-B, robbed.
Oh, robbed. Oh, no.
Oh, you paid for them,
I
did you?
bought them.
Yeah, exactly. So you bought them to sell them.
Yeah, and what's your point?
That woman
So what are you doing with all the stuff in your house, in your wardrobes,
wearing them.
in Micaiah's room, in the spare room, in the box room?
I'm always wearing them.
You're not wearing them. You're not always wearing them.
Do you know what?
That's bullshit.
I do need to. No, I do need to sort out my shit now and get it on Vinted now. In fairness, I do need to sort out my act. In fairness,
I sold my Vincenzo Aloca dress today.
did you?
Yeah, the one with the flowers on the
How
bottom.
did you feel about that?
Yeah. I didn't mind. I never really loved it as much as you loved yours.
Yeah, you see, I love that dress. I have to say.
You liked wearing
Now,
yours,
I
yeah.
will say one thing that I am going to put it on Vinted. I did.
Yeah.
It's actually on the rail to go, so I am going to put it on Vinted. So watch this space, lads,
Yeah.
if you're looking for that dress, because
I might buy it. I might buy it off you.
No. Do you know what? There's a good chance you probably will, because it'd be like that black and gold dress.
Yeah. The black and gold
Yeah.
dress.
That you bought twice.
But I got a lovely dress on Shein. I don't know when. Did you see the dress I posted during the week? It was a red dress and it had like a tiered
Yes.
skirt, but it was strapless, and I don't
Yeah.
do strapless. Right. Well, I have a baby pink denim jacket,
Okay. For over the red.
and I put it over the red
Gorgeous.
dress. Yeah, and I have a pair of baby pink and red runners.
Yeah. Beautiful. I love pink and red.
And it's class. I'll put up a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love pink and red. I love pink and red. I love orange and pink. Red
Now,
and
the
orange.
only
Any
thing
of those
is,
contrasting
you can't
colours.
wear the white leggings
But,
underneath them. That.
Yeah. No, I haven't got white leggings.
No.
for you. That was just because I was trying
No,
them
but I'm
on.
just saying to you. So what will you wear underneath that?
Oh, I have new
Oh,
shorts.
perfect.
What's on your pipe? What's on your pipe and smoking, Siobhan? I've got a pair of new shorts.
Are they body control there, Nicola?
No, they're lots. Body control. Do you want me to pee my nickel? I get kidney infection control wears. See when you put them on and they're pushing in all your organs, putting your stomach up to your chest.
Kidney
I
infection.
can't be
Who
doing
gets
that.
a
I can't
kidney
breathe.
infection from control
Actually,
where
the
you
thought.
mad egg?
Oh, well, I laughed. I remember one time we were coming down from dancing in a Cayley one night. We were from Dublin, and Billy and I and Maura, my friends, in the back. I was driving, and Billy was in the front. At this stage, we didn't know which side of the road Billy was driving on, and but he came out since, like, you know. But I know we never asked him. We didn't care. Like, Billy's Billy. That was it, you know. So it didn't make any difference. But we're driving down the road one night, coming through Dublin city centre, and Billy looks out the window and he goes, "Be Jesus, will you look at that?" And I was all these young ones going by with miniskirts on them, and I was like, "Be Jesus." And I thought,
Is he after turning again?
maybe he is into women. I don't know. Yeah. So this was before he came out now. So we didn't know, like, nothing was ever said. But anyway, we were down the road, and the next thing we met this young one, and she had them shorts that the cheeks of your arse are hanging out of. Not that I ever wore them. You probably did. I didn't.
I actually didn't. I never had cheeks to be arse.
But anyway, here was your. I had too many cheeks. That's why I didn't show them. But we were going there. Next thing you're on, she them fucking shorts on her, Daisy juice, and her arse hanging out, and they're cutting the flooge of her. And Billy said, "Well, woohoo, look at that." And I said, "What?" And he said, "No wonder the country is ripe with urinary tract infections." And I thought I was going to try even drove the car into the lift. I thought he was after showing a bit of interest, the miniskirt and the shorts, but he wasn't. He was doing a medical observation. Woohoo! Oh, so funny.
Come here. On that note,
But I swear to God, I do be looking at some of the.
what do you think of Tommy Fleming?
Yeah.
What do you think of poor old Tommy?
What do I think of Tom? What do I think of what? Of him being
Coming
gay,
out
or
now at this stage of his
the
life.
whole situation was handled very
What?
badly. Anyway. Well, do you know what? I find that very sad because I hate to see people not being who they are. And I mean, obviously with his career and everything, he felt like he couldn't, or his family or whatever. He felt like he just couldn't come out or felt embarrassed. And that's wrong on every single level. People should be who they want to be. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks or anyone says. Obviously he got married,
But that was
he had
his
a
second
family,
marriage, wasn't it?
and couldn't come out.
Yeah,
Was it?
yeah, I
I
think
don't
it
know.
was his
Don't know
second
much about
marriage.
him now.
But like,
But I think it's very sad.
I thought it was very, very sad. But you know what I read?
He's not just.
I read there that when he done his first gig, which was just during the week there, he done his first gig that they gave him a standing ovation on his first gig back after making his announcement. I thought it was
Yeah.
I think that's so sad that men, and I actually know a couple of men that actually lived their life or was married or was in relationships. I even know one that had a child and was never able to come out until years later. Now himself and the mother of that child get on very well now and everything is grand. But I just think, isn't it so sad? Such a waste of years and time and energy and the emotional effects it has on somebody. I think it's so
Mhm.
sad. Again, it comes back to the old story, doesn't it? What somebody else has to say on your life and their opinion, how it affects you.
Yeah, I think it's just very sad. I mean, I've seen a few people now in the last while that I would have known that came out that felt they couldn't come out, and they would have been in their 30s, like,
Yeah,
and they're different people when they come out, as in they're just themselves, they're just happy. And I think that is just, there's nothing more beautiful than seeing somebody happy,
yeah,
seeing somebody like content in their life. And to think that, I mean, imagine if you couldn't tell the world that you were in love with Willie.
Jesus,
It's as simple as
yeah,
that,
and
male
yeah,
or
and the other
female.
thing is,
Imagine if you had to hide the fact that you were in love with
yeah.
Willie.
And the other thing is, like, nobody ever says to me, like, oh God, so who did you get into bed with last night? Do you know what I mean? Like, what business is it who you actually get into bed with at night time? What difference does it make? Nobody asks me what I do in the bed at night time. So why do we think that we actually have a say in other people's life?
I fucking won't anyway. I'm not asking you. I never asked you that question because I know you'll fucking tell me. No, I think
Oh,
people, but that's the
I'll
nature of
give
the
you
beast.
paragraph by paragraph,
Everyone
verse
thinks
by
they have an
verse.
opinion on. I know. I'll get the injuries, I'll get the rundown, I'll get the fucking positions, I'll get everything. I'll be in a bucket of sweat listening to it even.
No, but
But
it is.
yeah, but it's wrong. Like if you say, if you like, I could not see. Um, you see, I think this is it's something. This is very strange. It's very close to me for like, what as a one spirit interfaith minister, we had this conversation. Um, like as interfaith ministers, you know the way you have ministers and celebrants and that they're putting out there, and they're kind of saying we're inclusive and love is love and it's all about equality and it's LGBTQ and all of that, right? I don't believe in any of that because people are people to me.
Mm,
I don't want a label. I don't want to know anything about you except that you come to me and you say, this is, we think we're going to get married and can you do the ceremony? Absolutely 100%. I don't ask you anything else except your name and what you want. That's it. That's what life
yeah.
should be. People shouldn't be put into boxes because or have to fight their corner or or feel they can't. I mean, me and Ben walking down the street holding hands now would be strange enough in Robertstown because it's not the kind of
I
village.
was going to
But
say,
like,
even I
it
know if I
was a
seen you and Ben
same-sex
holding
couple going down
hands.
the street. Yeah, we pass out. But like it's not something that should be natural. for everybody to accept people for who they are, just as they are. That's it.
Do you actually
You know,
hold Ben's hand?
it's not anybody's business. I thought it was very bad to. Do I hold Ben's
Yeah,
hand?
I've never seen you hold Ben's hand.
Only if I'm stumbling or drunk. Yeah, we do hold
Do you? I've
hands.
never seen you holding hands.
I think we do anyway. I don't know. Not really, Siobhan. I might as well tell you that now. We don't. I'm trying to think. When another time now, if we're feeling slightly romantic, I might link his arm walking down the street. But we're not very romantic.
You're not. Are you
We
romantic?
do love one another. But am I
Like,
romantic?
would you like Ben to be more romantic,
Ooh, no.
or do you think that's El Camaraderie?
I could say yes. I think sometimes I'd think if he started being romantic, and I'd often say to him, you know, oh, the other day we were coming home from somewhere and we met this lad at the bus stop with a bouquet of flowers. And I said, look at that lad now going home to his girlfriend with a lovely bouquet of flowers. And Ben was like, what did he do that he's in trouble? And I'd be like, oh, there's no romance in your body. But if Ben started bringing me home flowers every other day, I think I'd get fucking sick of it. I'd be like, would you listen? I've nowhere to put them. The smell when they go off. I can't be dealing with this whole romance thing. So, am I romantic? No. But romance has so many different
That's what I
ways.
mean.
Like
Yeah.
today, we came in today and we went to, yeah. So romance has different ways of showing itself. And I suppose Ben's way of showing his affection and his feelings is like, I suppose just being there for one. But like this evening, we came home and he knew I had calls and I had stuff to do. We went for a swim earlier on because I was so sore, my back was sore and everything. I said, I'm going, even though I didn't want to, I would have etched it without salt this morning. But I went for the swim anyway and it did help. And when I came home, I sat down for a few minutes and Ben cooked, fried up, there was rashers with new potatoes and that, rashers and sausages. And he said, sit down and rest yourself there and I'll cook dinner.
Ah.
Like that's romance. It's not, romance doesn't have to be flowers
Oh
and holding
no.
hands.
No.
Romance is kindness and love
Yeah.
and support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just.
So yes, we are romantic in that sense, but we're practical romantic.
Okay. Oh, that's a new one. I've not heard that one.
Whereas
Practical.
your flowers and fucking, yeah, practical romantics. Your butterflies and flowers
Well,
and
not really flowers, Nicola.
champagne and roses,
No, we're
are
not
you?
flowers. No, like he would buy me flowers every
No.
now and again.
You
but-
do like flowers, though.
Oh, I do like flowers. Yeah, I do. But I'd love them from a girl as
Yeah.
well as Willie. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
like flowers, but no, he's not. But Willie like that does little things, or he'll buy you something like out of the blue, like a random thing or something. Do you know what I mean? Willie be terrible good like that, but
Is that very?
and a laptop.
Yeah. Yeah. But you see, there's romance because Willie wants this to work. for you.
Yeah.
So he went out this week and got you a laptop and earphones for you to do this
Yeah.
properly. Now, fingers crossed it comes out properly because we're still fighting our feet with this how technical crap. But
No,
like that's romance. So
that'd
yeah,
be
that's
Willie, yeah.
practical romance.
No, I will say, in all honesty, there in all the years, and even during the time when the kids were small, and probably there was a lot less money and everything else. I will say one thing about Willie. Willie always made sure I got everything. I was first. That I like whatever was needed, I got. There was no point in saying I didn't, and anything else. If I wanted it. It doesn't have to be a birthday or a Christmas or something. Willie say, sure, go and get it. You work hard enough, get it. Like, you know what I mean? And he'd always make sure we get it. Yeah, he would be so good like that. So good like that.
Yeah.
Always has been. Always has been.
Yeah.
And sometimes I used to even
Yeah, that's
think.
it. You see, that's it. And we do ourselves.
Yeah, sometimes I used to even think though, like
Go on.
I'd say, "Oh, sure, look at the kids. I'll get that or whatever," and he'd say to me, "Hang on, the kids don't need it. They have everything, Siobhan. They need what get it for yourself." You know what I mean? He'd always say that, and then I used to
Yeah.
sometimes feel a bit bad. I used to go like, "Oh Jesus, like is he
Yeah.
putting me before the kids?" But no, I loved it, but. But I often said, "Oh God, is that right?
Yeah.
Is that you know what I mean?"
Is he putting me before the kids? Yes.
Get in there.
That's easy. Is he putting me before the kids? Yes. Get in. I
Yeah,
win.
so I suppose romance.
But yeah,
is
but that's it. Like,
different.
and we're, it's different. Yeah. And I would be the first one to say, there's not an ounce of romance in that man's body, or that man would never think of doing that. And, you know, and I'd be saying, in my head, I'd be thinking like, going out to dinner, which like Ben wouldn't. I would say, well, we go somewhere for dinner Sunday, or we do. Ben would never think of saying that. It's like whatever I suggest, he goes
Yeah.
along with it. But he'd never bother. No, not that he'd never bother. It's just, he's happy enough in his home life, I suppose. I
Mm.
don't know. But I'd be like, every so often, I might get annoyed and say, or Ben would probably tell you every other day I get annoyed. But he'd be like, we never do this, or blah, 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 blah. But then I do remember, like, he is very kind and he does loads of things, like, that, as I said, practical romantic stuff
Yeah.
that
So
I
romance
wouldn't
comes
be
in
able to
many
be
forms.
who I am or where I am without that support.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. And love comes in many forms and many ages.
Yeah.
I married a couple a few weeks ago, and they were in their 70s.
Yeah. Wasn't that lovely though?
They were 30 something years together and decided to get married. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it.
So there you go
I love
now,
it. I love
lads.
it. I
So
love it.
if you
So,
are
yeah.
on the lookout and you're
This
feeling
is my
that you're
third one this
old
morning.
and past it, you're certainly not, because there is somebody for everybody. You just have to find that one, don't you?
Jesus, I thought you were going to say, if you're on the lookout for a celebrant, I thought you were going to do an advertisement for me.
Well, if you are on the lookout for a celebrant,
It's like,
I know
Jesus, my
she's
own
good enough
PR.
at that as well, in
My own
fairness.
PR, yes. Yeah, good enough for that, yes. Don't forget to vote. Voting is closing shortly, actually. Celebrant of the Year. I'll post the link on this
Yeah,
week's episode, actually,
do.
just to
And let's
say.
get
But
them votes in.
yeah, so that's it. We're talking for an hour now,
Oh, Jesus,
Siobhan.
I don't know.
We're talking for an
What we
hour.
like?
We didn't think we were like, what did we talk about? Yeah, there we go. We
Yeah.
never shut up. Well, anyway, look, if you have anything you want to send us in a message, your email, as always, is thisbiglife@yahoo.com. You can send us a DM
Yeah, slip into our DMs.
on our platforms, as Siobhan likes to say. Slip into our DMs. It's lovely to hear from you all, even when you send us private messages just to say, that you love listening to it, or you comment on the Spotify page itself. We do appreciate the comments, and we really appreciate them coming in. So if you have stayed listening to us, please send us a comment and let us know, or send us a message and let us know. Because we do like to know whether we're doing right or wrong here, whether, you're enjoying it. And we appreciate you to let us know that. So for this week, though, happy Sunday
Happy Sunday and have a great
for
week.
myself and from
Siobhan from My 5 Curvy Life.
Yeah.
And
Yes, and me, Nicola Moore and Stellman.
there you go.
And what?
And This Big Life podcast.
There we go. So that's it for this week. Take care. Have a fabulous This Big Life podcast. We don't know how to close it. We can't start it. Now we don't know how to close it. Anyway, good luck, everybody.
Have a
And
great
we'll talk
week.
to you next week.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. 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 Bye.
We talk. Hey, you made it. Take a breath. This is your moment. Right here, right now. We talk big dreams, small steps, real days, messy hearts, and finding our way. Welcome to this big life, where the little things change everything. Pull up a chair, press play. Let's groove, let's live, let's live. Yeah, this big life.